Hey guys, it's Squirrel here, and we're back with another video. I know it's been a long time since I posted something on this channel, but you know, I feel like it was time. I've been racing for the past year and a half or so competitively, and I've never actually decided to make a video about it before. But never too late to start doing that. The format of this adult league compared to the teen league is a little bit longer, so it was a little bit more strenuous on me, but I was still able to, have fun and compete well. I did all right for my first time. This is my first league race at this location. So I didn't know what I was going to run into, what kind of people there, how quick everybody was going to be. I just wanted to go in there and try to prove that I was part of the top 5 or, at least top 7 fastest people because next year when I do this league the full time for the full 26 season, my goal is to get to California, and of course, you have to be one of the fastest people to get there. Format for this league is two 14-lap qualifiers and a 16-lap final. That's I think that's a better format than the teen league because it gives you a second opportunity to set the quickest time that you can. But enough of the yapping. We're just going to go ahead and cut to the green flag and get this baby started. Green flag is down. We're away pretty well. We beat P6 off the line pretty much immediately. So we're going to take up the P6 going into turn 2. I decided to play it safe into turn 2 just because I knew there was going to be some bumping and grinding going on. And as you can see, there it is. It got turned sideways. I can't believe he saved that. But into turn 4, we're going to take the inside line, which turns to the outside for turn 5. So I don't end up getting up to P5, but I'm still in P6 as of right now. I'm going to cover it off. I had to leave P6 a little, or P7 a little bit of space, and he's going to end up taking our inside line and head all the way back up to P6. So we're back down to P7 after lap 1. Lap 2, coming into turn 2, we're just going to kind of play it safe, settle into the race a little bit, and, kind of just take it easy. So there's not much you can do unless you have a massive speed advantage in this track to overtake anybody. So we're just going to head into the last part of the track, and stay in P7, maybe get a run on this guy into turn 2. On to the next lap, heading up to turn 2. Still no overtaking opportunities, so we're just going to tuck it in tight, keep it inside line. Heading into turn 4. I don't get very much rotation, was then turns into turn 5, which I got another bit of understeer right there. So far, not a pretty good lap getting put together right now. I take a tighter line to the end of the lap, and it ends up giving me a bit of a run on the guy in 6. I take a quick look behind me just to see what's going on back there, see how close the guy behind me is. Into turn 4, just keep a tight line. Going back into turn 5, I keep a tight line as well. I try to keep it really tight around here because if you can keep it tight and someone in front of you goes wide and makes a mistake, you will probably get a better exit on that corner and end up, run possibly. Back into turn 2 again. We still have no passing opportunity, and we're just going to kind of tuck in behind. Not a whole lot I can do here. Just wait to see if part number 7 in front of me makes a mistake. We're running P7. I mean, it's not a great position in my head because I finished top 3 consistently last year. But this is a new track. I've only been here about a handful of times, and I'm still learning the layout and exactly where to brake, where to turn in, this and that. But the more practice I get, the more I should get better, and we could consistently finish on the podium next year when we do it full time. Starting the next lap, we're going to go ahead and we've caught up to the lead group in front of us, so there's a bit of cart banging going on because that's what happens when you go 2-3 wide into that corner. I take the inside line because I see a bit of cart banging going on, and turns to the outside for turn 5. I've gotten the move done. I'm into P6, but guess what? Get a little bit of bump in the back. Stick my hand out because I'm a little bit frustrated, but number one, I squeeze him into the wall because I'm kind of frustrated that he just moved me right out of the way. But look, guys, bumping his race, and don't stick your arm out in front of the cart and draw attention to yourself. It never is. There's no reason to do that. I'm not so happy that I did do that, but emotions run high in the moment. Anyway, back down to P7. Just going to the back start track. I made a mistake right here. I tapped the inside wall, which sent me extremely wide, and I get a terrible run through the finish line there. Into turn 1, I get terrible understeer. Missed my braking point. Everything just going wrong. I'm not having a great lap. Eighth place sticks it up the inside on me, so I give him a bit of space, and it turns to the inside for me for turn 5, and I end up keeping that spot. And number 7 up here is getting a move done on the, I believe that's the 17 cart. Yes, 17 cart in front of us. So he's up to P5. I'm still in P7, and P6 is in front of me now. I'll let you on a little secret. Cart number 17 is dying. He started on pole this race. This cart battery is dying, so they haven't noticed that yet, but I'm pretty sure I'm pretty sure they swapped him out at some point. So we're gonna go and get a little bit of tap in the rear end into the last turn again, but no harm done. I get a good run because this cart's dying into the next lap. So I'm gonna go into turn 2, peel to the inside, brake later than him, just a little bit of a tap. Nothing I thought was warranted for anything, and I get the move done. I'm in a P6. Going through the next few corners, just trying to keep it clean. I know he's back there, so I'm going to try to defend. Going around the last corner of the tracks, or last corners of the track here, they cut our power because they're going to swap him out. I mean, it was clear as day that his car was dying because he started on pole and ended up in the back there. But they're going to roll us up here. We're going to start in single file line from where they cut the power. So he's still going to be behind me, put in a fresh cart. So we're restarting the race, P6 here. Starting the race, I'm shaking my head just because I know that he's gonna probably pass me. I try to feel the outside here because I think that people are gonna try to send it. I get sent it on immediately by the guy behind me who got a fresh cart into turn 4 and 5 there. I cover him off. I go through the last corner. I get a bit of an understeer, but I still get a decent run. And there's still an opportunity for me here to get a move or two done because they brought us all back close together. So into turn 2, I get absolutely punted by the guy that got his car swapped, and I hit the back guy number 7. I hope he didn't think that was my fault. I apologized to him because I didn't want to hit him either, but I got punted in the back. He sent it through turn 4 and 5. I covered him off as well, but then through the last corner, he just absolutely sent me into the wall. I stick my arm up again. I'm frustrated. Just, you know, looking back on it, there's no reason to get frustrated like that. Just, you know, put your head down and keep going because nothing's going to change by you sticking your arm outside your car and acting like a fool. So I'll admit that. So a guy with a fresh car just absolutely drove number 7 into the wall there. Once he got a new fresh car, he completely took advantage of it and just started. He raced pretty hard. He you know, was clearly faster than all of us because he had a fresh car. But you know, I wish he would have kept it a little bit more clean. There's not much I can do about it now. Anyway, going into the last few laps of this race, I'm still in P7 behind the number 7 cart. He's a P6. He's I'm closing in on him. There might be an opportunity for me somewhere to pass him soon. I get a decent run out of the last few corners. Here's the white flag. So this is the final lap of the race. This is my last opportunity to get something done. I try to brake late. I get it understeer like crazy. I'll hop around like crazy, and I lose all momentum there. So in turn 4 and 5, I'm not really close enough to make a move. Here we go to the last section of the track, and I get a decent run, but of course it's not going to be enough. And checker flag falls. I finish P7. I mean, overall, I think it was a decent debut for that league for me. I got P7 out of 23, qualified in the A main my first try, and you know I executed a few moves, but didn't have the pace to keep them because I had some bad decision making in that race throughout. I chose the wrong line a couple times when there was contact going on, but we learn from that, and you know I'm going back up there on Wednesday, and hopefully can make another video for you guys. Then you know talking through my practice session and what I'm working on, and hopefully I can get a camera for that because I'm having to rent them at the moment. I don't have my own with me anymore since I've moved. Um, but yeah, this video will be going on the Squirrel channel, and I've started a brand new channel called B West Racing. It will also be going over there. So if you're not a fan of all of the content I post in here, because I post gaming content, I post this racing content, I post whatever I kind of feel like on this channel, just because you know it seems more fun that way. If you're not interested in any of the other content and you just want to follow my racing content, that will be on my other channel called B West Racing, and you can go ahead follow that there. I'll put a link in the description, and you can have go ahead subscribe over there, and that will be exclusively racing content. But I hope you guys enjoyed this league race video. There will be more to come. I will try to post at least 2 times a month for the racing because that's how often I can go to the track. And I hope you guys enjoyed that. So thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. You know, peace out.